Hiya, everyone. Guess who got alpha? It's me. Anyways, there was a new alpha build. I want to go over it. I want to talk about it. Not a lot of changes to go over, but I just want to kind of recap stuff, and then will be more videos coming soon going over all three specs. I'm planning on making a video for Subtlety and Outlaw as well, even though, those will be more overviews. But anyways, let's go over the changes. Datamined Implacable got a 1000% buff, literally 10x. This didn't do any damage, but now it kind of does. So that's pretty cool. This Apex talent is now actually pretty good. So nothing to complain about there. Just some general tuning. They also changed Cold-Blooded Killer. Instead of having a chance to make your next finishing move crit, it now guarantees that when you critically strike with an attack, crit chance of your next finishing move increases by 10%. So instead of having like an RNG chance, it's now always, but it doesn't increase by 100%. That's a good nerf. It was definitely necessary. Cold-Blooded Killer in its first iteration was way too strong. Then, there's some extra class changes. These are not yet in alpha. These are probably coming at a later date. I'm not sure on what the cadence is, because the servers did go down, an update did go through, but these talents weren't on there yet. These are new class tree talents, reworking the bad points here. So like Shadowheart is gone, and Rushed Setup is also gone, right? These two talents. People didn't really take these before, and now they might take them with the new talents. So let's go over those. Toxic Stiletto exists. This is just a Shiv energy cost reduction and a range increase, cooldown reduction. Now, Shiv isn't AoE anymore. It's also not rotational anymore, just as a reminder, which means that this is just a soothe effect. Like, you get more soothe, you can cast it from further away, its energy cost is reduced, right? It's just a soothe, single target soothe. Then you have an agility buff, damage of finishing moves. Don't need to talk about these, they're just passive damage, whatever. And then Danger Sense. This is an awkward one. So it is a new defensive, technically. We don't know if this works on dots, because again, it's not in the game. If it does work on dots, then this is pretty good, except it's still RNG, right? RNG defensives are kind of not great, because you don't have control over them. That being said, however, the numbers on this are pretty good, and if it does work on dots, then Danger Sense will be incredibly strong. But if it doesn't proc, obviously it doesn't do anything, so L. And then the Cold-Blooded Killer change, obviously, here. Then Rush Setup and Shadowheart are gone. Now, here's the thing. They deleted 2 talents, but they added 4. Which means that there's a good chance that we'll see pathing changes here. Or we'll see additional points kind of in the middle in these holes somewhere. I'm not sure where they are. I'm not sure if we'll see pathing changes, but at the end of the day, more talents to pick from at the top half of the tree, which is great, because the way it stands right now in the class tree, you can't take points in this bottom half. You can on alpha. You can do this, for example, get 4 capstones. This isn't intended. They intend to put the point gate higher up, as far as I understand, which means you just take kind of everything. Like, you could take all of this and kind of not have a care in the world. So having a little bit of choice up at the top, even if it is mostly passives that you will take regardless, is pretty cool, instead of just taking everything and then wondering where to put these last points. So, quick video, not much happening. There are still no hero talent changes in terms of like the new stuff. And the other 2 specs got some bigger changes, but I probably won't be covering those. I'll cover Sub and Outlaw in its own video. There will be a stream on Friday going over more alpha stuff. We might record some videos live, so if you want to join in, talk about alpha, ask some questions, have me check over some stuff. We're going to be bug testing out the rotation, going over some stuff. Join the stream. Link's going to be in the description. Anyways, short video. Have a good one. Bye.